Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to completely transform your product pages. First, go to your main Shopify admin dashboard. Look over at the sidebar on the left, click on Apps, and select Smind Sections from your list and click on Library. Now we want the full templates, so go ahead and click on Templates and click on the product page type to filter the results. You need to take a moment to browse through these templates and scroll down to find the one you need. For this example, we are looking for a health and beauty style, and we decide to use this template. Click on the thumbnail image to open up the preview, then click that black Install button and you'll see the window pops up that we have the template name, which you can leave as the default. Then there's the template slug, which is the URL identifier, so it's usually best to leave it unless you have a specific technical reason to change it. Click Install and wait a moment to click the Content Editor button. Now we're in the editor and you are seeing the product template installed successfully for the product, so I need to change something like a foundation for all the section. On the left sidebar, click on Smind Styles. Click on Colors and under Scheme 1, change your background color and your text color to match your brand. Next, go back and click on Typography, Advance. For the heading, search for and select the font Playfair Display. Set the scale to 120% in the letter spacing to -1. For the body, search for Instrument Sans. Set that scale to 90% and the letter spacing to 0.2. Now let's adjust the layout. Go back and click on Layout, set the page width to 1900 pixels. Finally, refine the containers by going back and clicking Content Container and Media. Set the corner radius desktop to 0 pixels for a nice and sharp look. Next, we need to move on the product detail. Click on the Product Detail 1 to 9 section in the sidebar. I want you to toggle Container Full Width to On. Next, we need to set the desktop media width to large. Then, for the desktop media position, we have to change it to the left side, and for the desktop layout, we need to adjust the gallery of product to left thumbnails. Now, let's tweak the content. Click on the title block and adjust the heading size to your preference. Medium or large usually works best. Then click on the price block and uncheck the sale badge option to hide it. For the selectors, click on the variant picker block and leave those settings as default. Then click the quantity selector and change the style if you want something different. Now for the buy button. Click on the existing buy buttons block and I want you to turn off the show dynamic checkout option and we can replace it to a new button. Click add block and select custom buy button. Click on that new button and change the button label to sale off 10% buy now. Finally, for this section, click on the collapsible content block. Turn on the option so it sits below the product gallery. Then click the block to edit the rows. For row 1, change the heading to What is it and paste your description. For row 2, make the heading What it does and paste the functional info. For row 3, name it Our Standards and add your text there. All right, we have to add the advanced features for your product page right now to help you sell more product. So first, we're going to install the inventory status blocks. Click Add Section in the sidebar and search for Inventory Status 1-to-1. You'll see a block ID displayed in this new section. Copy that ID. Now go back up to the product detail 1 to 9, click plus add block and choose Smind block. Paste that copied ID into the block ID field and rename the block to inventory status. After that, you can customize the threshold for the inventory if you want. Next, you can update the in-stock or low stock messages, so I think this message is fine and I don't need to change anything. Next, the countdown timer, and you need to do the same thing. Click Add Section, search for Countdown Timer 1 to 1, and copy the block ID. Go back to Product Detail 1 to 9, add a new Smind block, paste the ID, and rename it to Countdown Timer. And then you can change the heading to something like Special Offer, save 10% on all our sets, and remove the subtext. Now you can set the type to count down to a specific date. This means the timer is set to count down to a specific date and time. Now you need to pick your start and end dates, so let's do 5 days and set the time zone. Then you can choose Classic 1 for the countdown timer style. Now we need to set the max width to 1300 pixels, so I want the countdown timer to be wider. Finally, you can change the background to orange and text to white to draw the customer's attention quickly. Now for the feature list, you need to click Add Section, search for Featured List 1 to 1, and copy that block ID. Back in Product Detail 1 to 9, add a new Smind block, paste the ID, and rename it to Featured List. Then you have to set columns on desktop to 1 and icon size to 16 pixels. And then you have to add the items for each features list. For item 1 is 100% natural ingredients with a leaf icon. Item 2 is organic certified by EcoCart with a leaf icon. Item 3 is made in France with a flag icon. Finally, I need to drag this block so it sits immediately below the Buy button to build immediate trust. Alright, let's add product bundles. So inside Product Detail 1 to 9, simply click plus Add Block and select Product Bundles. Before you install this section, you need to select complementary products in the Shopify Search and Discovery app first. Since I have 2 defaults set up right here, as you see, so they appear automatically. Next, you can change the heading to something like For More Efficiency Combined With and adjust the size if you want. Next, we need to customize the other sections for visual storytelling. First is the Video Testimonials section. Find the Video section and change the heading to Watch Our Clean Beauty in Action. Click on each of the 4 video blocks and upload a unique testimonial or demo video for each one. After that, find the Image with Text section and upload a high-quality lifestyle image here. Then change the heading to One-Step Skin Prep and update the body text to explain how to use the product. Finally, we also need to add a cross-selling section to promote more products, so click on the Related Products section and change the heading if you want. Then ensure your product list is displaying correctly based on Shopify's recommendations. And there you have it. You need to review the entire page layout on desktop and then switch to mobile view to make sure it looks perfect on smaller screens. Once you're happy, hit Save in the top right corner to publish your changes. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.